Henry Longard, and today with my double diatonic Autoharp, this part is in D, this part is in F. You can ask me why later, but I really want to talk about my finger picks. These here are fantastic. They are quilting thimbles, and they're perfect. They have thimble-y structure on them. They've got a picky structure on them. They've got lots of holding power, which I need desperately because I'm a violent strummer. And you can use them as picks. You can use them as scrapers. And you can use them as bangers. And my other pick is this Dunlop plastic pick. It was longer in its day. This is a large size because anything smaller was cutting off my circulation and flying, and it was miserable. It was too long. And so I cut it, and as you saw, I'll do that again, it has two little points on it. And that means that when I'm strumming this, you're getting like twice the pluck power there. Not really twice. It's probably a diminishing returns there. But nevertheless, it sounds louder a little bit, or it just sounds better to me. Of course, that is an aesthetic which is not measurable. I've made lots of strange picks in the past, too. If you listen to some of my old recordings from the 80s, I used to have something with a little cone on the end so that the scraping sound of that stuff and all the other non-musical pick noises were amplified by this little acoustic cone that was sticking on it. But nevertheless, I will make one of those again someday. But this you can get lots of great subtlety just by you can use one or both. So you get a full big chord whenever you do that, and these guys pull the top note out, so you've got sort of something louder and something quieter at the same time. And of course you're always damping whatever you just did. It's a super secret slapping technique. And it goes back to the gizmoed up fretless zithers of the 19th century, all cashing in on the fact that there were so many piano factories, so the strings and the felts and the, all the lamination and the soundboards and all that stuff was just, that part was solved. The question was how to turn it into a small portable device that doesn't sound exactly like every other zither. So they had all these things where little hammers were on little bits of steel that you would slap and it would kind of trill. There were a bunch of harps like that. So this, I am being the part of the gizmo by using my fingers. And there's a technique I use where I raise one of my fingers up a little higher so that it has more of a smack to it. And it's a kind of it's sort of like a djembe technique, but it isn't really. I'm being kind of wimpy here with the harp here because, as you know, these guys have half felts on them, so that's a major D major 7th, there's a D 6th. I could get a straight D just by pushing them both together, but what I really want to do is just push on the D major 7th a little harder, and that eats up the 7th for me. That way I don't have to use two fingers to make a sound that I need, so I can keep using my single finger technique instead of having to do these kind of... Instead of doing that, I can go... And if some of those fourth notes do sneak in, it doesn't sound that bad anyway. hard to mix the two techniques, but they're okay. And if you want to go on the end, that will also work. Goodbye.